Hello, my poetry readers. Um, Today I want to talk about letting go of grudges, being bitter, and taking time and people for granted. This conversation is kind of hard for me because everybody thinks they have time in the world with anybody to do anything with. God showed me that He's in control of time because there's a lot of times that I wish I could still share with my mother. I've been off Facebook for a while because I've been dealing with the passing of my mother. She was everything to me. And I wished I could do a lot more than I did with her. But when God says it's your time to go, that's just it. It's your time. My mother wasn't expecting to die. No one expects to die. Only if you know of illness. And my mother probably is looking down on me right now, wishing that she had more time. But the one thing I give my mother that she was grateful for is that she had a talented daughter. She loved viewing my videos and loved reading my poetry and my stories. People, I know we're not supposed to hate one another. I understand that. And it's okay to dislike one another, but you have to let go of grudges and give people opportunity to change. And me and my mother's relationship wasn't always the best, but it changed in the matter of a year and a half to where I talked to her about anything again. I tried to go just about anywhere with her, or she tried to go with me. It's tough for me to know that whenever I had my first child, she will not be present. But I've learned to accept it and move forward because that's what she would want me to do. But I get it. You should never take anyone or anything that you want to do in life for granted. Because it's true fact when people say you never know when you're going to lose them. Like I said, my mother meant the world to me. I didn't always show it all the time, but she did. And I think she knew it. And I want people to know that if you're holding on to grudges, if you haven't patched up any relationship, if you haven't done anything with someone that you would like to do, the best time is to do it now. Time is not guaranteed to anyone. Life is precious, but life is also short. My mother was young. She was only 52 years old. And if I had any wish in the world, it would be to bring her back. But I know my mama, and she raised me well to go on without her, even when I didn't think I could. So I'm telling these people y'all that are listening. It's never good to hate people. You can just like them if that's your choosing, but never hold on to grudges of what anybody has done to you, rather it be wrong or right. You have to let go and let God. And if it's planned for you or if anything is meant for you, God will bless it. And if it's not, God will take it away from you because it was never meant for you. But if there's anything in the world that anyone wants to do or has not done, the best time is to do it now. There's many people that I see all the time that are in love but are also afraid. I see people all the time want kids but are afraid to give them because they're afraid of the outcome. I see people all the time with the best potential in the world, but they don't see it in themselves. So they give what they think is best for them. Like I said, if I could take a lot of stuff back that I said to my mother, not the good things, but the bad, I would. If you had hurt anyone, now is the best time to apologize to them. Because, like I said, people walk around with their nose in the air, thinking that they have all the time in the world to do what they want and when they want to do it. But why they prancing around thinking that life is good, it is what it is, I can do this when I get ready to do it. God may not say that. It was a low blow for me when I lost my mother. I deal with it every day. I still don't think in my heart I know it's real. But in my mind, I think she's going to talk to me one day. But I know she's not, and I can only talk to her in spirit. And that's the most thing that kills my heart. She taught me, along with other people, to stand up for yourself. My father, he's taught me never to be mean to anyone, even if they've done you wrong. You can't fight evil with evil. You can't push people into things that they don't want to do. You just have to hope and pray for the best, that it will work out in your favor. By the grace of my loving mother, if everything works out right, I have an offer to be an author for my poetry. By the grace of my mother, I may have potential to get a job soon. These are all the things my mother wished she could have been here to see. And it breaks my heart that she is not. That's why I'm telling you guys that if there's anything in the world that you want to do, rather you love somebody and you want to marry them, rather you want to have kids with that person, rather you want to be a famous person, a model, anything in the world, the time to do it is now. Because you never know when that chance and opportunity is gone. Give everybody an opportunity to change. You don't have to agree with them, but you can find a balance to maintain it. I did with my mother, and we maintained it for a while. And like I stated before, I wish that wow could have lasted a whole lot longer because now, on top of everything I've been through, I have had my heart broken severely 3 different times. And this has emotionally changed me for the rest of my life. Learn from your mistakes, grow from them, hug the people that you love, spend more time with them, be more honest with them, spend more time with your family, call them. Because my mama was worrisome. She was worrisome with calling me every day just to check to see if I was all right in this house by myself. And now the only thing that I wish for right now is that call. I always thought my grandma was lying or getting on my nerve, as I told her, about you only have one mother and you only have two parents in general. But once they're gone, they're gone. They may can hear you plead with them, but the painful thing that you would have to deal with is that you can't hear their response. And that's what I'm dealing with. I go through aches all the time of her being gone. I go through aches all the time of being cheated out of kids. I go through a constant ache of not being loved properly, of which I fault myself on some actions that I do. But I know it's out there because my mother got it. That's all she was looking for years. My mother got it. It may have not lasted long, like she would have hoped, but she got it. It's never too late to do anything, and you can do anything in the world you put your mind to, as my mother would tell me. Never be afraid to try, but like my father has also taught me, don't hold anger towards a person just because somebody was mean to you doesn't mean you have to respond back the same way. That's just going to make you bitter at things you don't have instead of embracing the things that you do. My God breaks me all the time, but he breaks me for a lesson, for a blessing later. And I get it. But if people out there, if you had not made amends with anybody or anything that you wanted to do in life, now is the best time for you to do it. I I don't regret because I had precious moments with my mother every day that she was here. Her happiest moment for me was at my graduation, and I'll never forget that day. But I also will never forget July 6th, ever. So, what I'm telling you guys is y'all need to grow up. If y'all haven't, y'all need to make amends with people, love them, cherish them while they're here. Because you never know when you might lose them. And that's a true statement. Don't ever in life take little bitty moments in time for granted because you never know when you might get them, might never get them back. Be blessed. Think wise before every action you do, especially with your words. Because once they're said, you can't take them back once they're gone, once that person is gone. Do whatever it is you dream in life. You don't never want to go with regrets of what you didn't do. I have to continue on without my mother and just keep giving her everything that she wanted for her baby. And I will fight till I get everything that I want for myself. But as coming from crucial experience given recently, don't hold grudges. Think before you speak and go on with everything you want to do in life or with whomever you want to do it in life with. Because you only get one life. Live it to the best you can. Don't take anyone for granted. Thank you. God bless.